in Cakes from Hell news.
Dun dun dun!
Submitted by Notice Me Joe.
You're noticed, whoever you are, that didn't leave a name.
They never leave names.
The Satanic Temple has a plan to troll anti-gay bakeries. I didn't even know there's a Satanic Temple.
What is Satanistic people? Satan, whatever you call them?
Stations.
What do Satans have against gay people?
No. They're trolling anti-gay people.
Yes.
Oh, anti. I missed the anti. My bad.
Yeah.
Erase that.
So there's different groups. I think there's the Luciferians who are actually, they believe that Satan exists.
Luciferians.
And then there's like Rastafarians.
They're Rasta. Fucking Satan worshippers.
And then there's like just logical, non-religious people that claim to be Satanists to take the title just to troll people and just to scare people. Because they know how that word makes people so uncomfortable and scary. So I'm thinking this group is the other half, which is the not really believing in Satan, but then they just take on that name as a troll group.
Yeah. So in the About Us section of the Satanic Temple website, it says the mission of the Satanic Temple is to encourage benevolence and empathy among all people, reject tyrannical authority, advocate practical common sense and justice, and be directed by the human conscience to undertake noble pursuits guided by the individual will. And then it continues.
I want to be a fucking Satanist.
Yeah, they're actually atheists. Like, they don't believe in anything, but they take on that name as a satire group. It's kind of like that religion of the spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
Pastafarian?
Pastafarian. It's a satire group against,
Stupid people.
institutionalized religion that doesn't really promote free thinking.
The LGBTQ rights advocates are closely watching the Supreme Court when justices will decide on an anti-discrimination law brought against this cake shop. So back in 2012, this case was originally filed when Masterpiece Cake Shop, the owner of that cake shop, cited his Christian faith when he turned away a gay couple. So they were trying to plan a wedding and they were trying to get their wedding cake at that cake shop, but then that's when the owner was like, no, I'm not gonna make it for you because I'm Christian. So
You fucking gays.
yeah,
That's what you said, right?
Maybe. So then, so now the Satanic Temple is saying that, to troll them a bit, they can, like, gay couples can request to get a cake, like a Satan cake made at these anti-gay bakeries because legally they can't reject like a faith. And so this
That's very funny.
So they're going to the Christian owner and asking him to make a devil's cake?
Yes.
That's tight.
Yeah. So that's pretty much.
But not the real devil's cake. 'Cause that's devil's food, right? There's angel cake and then.
Oh, is it by Sarah Lee?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that shit was scary.
1 second. Hold on.
Fuck.
You're not supposed to be looking at a screen, cheater.
She already took the damn thing off.
I know. Hold on. Let me put it back on.
Oh, I can't see it now.
Yeah. So the Satanic Temple co-founder named Lucien Greaves, he tweeted this photo out, and he said,
Dark.
That is dope.
yeah, he said, did you know bakers can't refuse service to the Satanic Temple because religion is a protected class. Hashtag Satan Cakes.
So you know that sign that says like right to refuse service? They can refuse service as long as it's not based on race and other things?
Discrimination, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause like when I saw that board, when I saw that sign, I'm like, I never seen it being used.
Oh, I've used it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, at my liquor store.
What do people have to do for you to refuse service?
Smell like shit, not have clothes on.
So you literally tell them, sir, you smell like shit. I'm not gonna help you out.
They're just people who like cause drama by either just, I don't remember what it was. They just annoy the shit out of me, and I would just tell them, hey, look at that.
They leave.
Get out. So yeah,
So you just have to point at the sign?
pretty much.
And they listen?
Eventually, yeah, because there's nothing else they can do. I'm not gonna serve them.
So people come in like just butt naked and they smell like shit.
Some people come with like no shoes, no shirt and stuff, and they smell like shit because they're homeless, but not homeless, but they're like crazy people. sorry. They're these
Wait,
crazy.
damn, you're sounding like the bad guys. Out there.
No. There's some crazy people that just come in and it's just they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this guy is the
What
co-founder of the Satanic Temple. And so he's saying that this whole plan to troll the anti-gay bakeries is
It's like a music festival or something.
yeah, he's like with the
He's
statue.
doing like an upside down West Side.
I think he's resting his hand on something.
On an angel with wings. Looks like it's.
It looks like Satan because it has horns and stuff.
Also looks like a West Hollywood club.
It does. So he's saying that hopefully this will prompt the Supreme Court to consider either adding sexual orientation as a protected class or taking religion away from protected class status. So that's what they're hoping.
That's cool. Go them.
Maybe because I'm Asian, I just don't understand things like this because when it comes to business, I don't have to agree with your beliefs or whatever. If you're gonna give me money and be a good customer, whatever. I'll do the best job like providing a service. Like it has nothing to do with my morals, you know? It's like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are against pedophiles, but pedophiles need to fucking eat. They need to go and get their car washed. They need to get things done. But like, are people saying, you're a fucking pedophile, I'm not gonna bake a cake for you?
Yeah, they would.
No, I mean like, they don't want a pedophile cake, they just want a regular cake. They're not, you know,
Like a
like,
cake with a little boy on top.
yeah, can I get a cake with like,
But I think they view it as if that it's that extreme. You know what I mean? Like, if they knew that this person was a pedophile, even though they don't want a pedophile cake, they're gonna be like, no, fuck that. I'm not gonna serve you.
Or how about you guys? Like, since you guys have barbell, would you refuse
I just care about
anyone?
money. Nah, just money.
Would I refuse what?
a pedophile gym member?
Like, let's say
We don't even have any kids there.
I know. I don't know.
No, but then think about it. Like, so let's say this guy made a mistake when he was like 20 years old, but now he's like 40. He's married. He's not had one case of pedophilia, and he's working out. But then people find out, hey, he's a pedophile. Aside from beating his ass, it's like, what can you do? He's just there to lift weights, and he's not bothering anyone.
Well, I would just be a hawk. Be like, watching you, bro.
Yeah. Not to say like homosexuality or anything like that is the same plane as pedophilia.
Not at all.
It's just someone that did something that is, I guess, taboo to someone else. You know, like as a business owner, I feel like, man, I can't really refuse a lot of people. I could only refuse bad, like
yeah, who would you
being
refuse?
rude. Or like even at that, I kind of like we still put up with a lot of bullshit. Like if we had a restaurant or whatever, yeah.
That's probably the twist right there. Maybe those guys were, or whoever they were, guys or girls, were really rude to the bake shop owner.
They were guys, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe they're just really rude to him and he didn't even know they were gay. He just was refusing their service because.
No, they wanted a gay cake.
Oh, they wanted a gay cake.
Specifically
They wanted
cited.
two husbands or some shit, right?
They could have just asked for a regular cake and just bought 2 guys on Amazon.
I think that's the point. The principle, though, behind it is like, why should they have to do that? Like, that's not cool.
I guess what Ann is saying is like, for Chinese gay men, they would think of loopholes and they're like, oh, they don't want to bake it for us? It's easy. We just buy 2 guys and have them kissing at the end.
I know, but
Yeah.
then unlike, I guess,
Chinese.
like
Gay Chinese people?
they want to speak up so that there's change so that no one else has to go through it.
Because it's America.
Yeah, or just go to a Chinese bakery and they'll bake anything.
Yep. See, that's the key. If you don't want to be discriminated, go to an Asian business because they'll take money. They're open 365.
Yep.
I know
366.
360, yeah.
Just in case you thought I was close.
Any holiday. They will not refuse. If you got money, they will not refuse you.
And Asian cakes are delicious.
But fuck it, I'm still open.
They'll put 3 guys on that cake for you if they want to.
Yeah, they'll make you extra happy. They're like, oh, you know what? Just for extra, I put 2 dick on the side.
How big is the dick?
Yeah, so they're still waiting to see what the ruling out of this case would be.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense if you're like very religious and it goes against your beliefs. Then if you turn it around the other way, then he might feel like his rights are being infringed because he's forced to do something he's morally against.
But isn't that weird because you're opening up a business to serve a public, right? Like if you wanted to serve a specific public, then just you should have a bakery that's, maybe just located at a church or something, where it's not open to just the general.
The definition of public also changes from area to area. So if you go to like Boston, you know how they're like hella Irish centric. So they're probably thinking all of my customers are Irish, everyone's Catholic, everyone has a certain school of thought, and all it takes is one person from like 2 towns away that's coming in, and then it can like really throw them off. It's almost like at JJ Cafe where they serve mainly like Chinese, Vietnamese people, and then you have like one white guy going there, "Excuse me, sir, is the eel free range?"
We had that happen.
Free range eel.
Like they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here!" Unless you pay.
Yeah, we were at, what was that?
Daikokia.
So we were at Daikokia, and then the guy wanted to.
But wasn't it an Asian guy?
It was a white guy.
Oh, it was a white guy. Oh.
With like an Asian girlfriend or something. And then I think the dish came with some sort of like sashimi or something. He's like, what did he?
Oh, is it farm fresh? Is it
Something like that.
Is this a farm fish or is it a wild caught?
Yeah, and the waiter was like,
He could barely even speak English. He's like, what's the cook?
Yeah.
All of a sudden he's Italian.
It's like you open up a business in a certain area and you're not against other people coming, but you also don't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
Like if you were in a small town that was super duper Christian, you kind of know every customer that comes in. You don't expect like someone different from LA or New York to come out of nowhere. It's just out of the blue, right? Yeah. But I guess it's not just like they still shouldn't refuse. I don't think, yeah.
If anything, he should have flirted with them more to get more business.
See, that's the Chinese mind right there. It's like,
Come on, man.
all of a sudden,
deal?
all of a sudden, that was like this.
hey, he's a #1 customer, man. All the girls go in the back. So, Larry.
Do that to sell more at your liquor store?
I've had a few customers that were gay, and they would come in, and they would come in regularly after that. And I'm just like, okay, well, let's just be friendly, you know, but I wouldn't really flirt.
You think they came in even more because they're into you? So you're just like,
Dude, they would buy a lot of shit, man. They would buy a lot of bottles, beers, and it's just, you know, you gotta make sales.
So what does that say? Are Asians just like, our moral sense is like really low? We don't really stand for anything?
Thanks for watching, guys, and those are our thoughts. What are your thoughts? Don't forget to comment below. We want to know what you guys are thinking, but don't write anything that will make us sad or make us mad, because after all, we're Just Kidding News and we're a very happy channel. For the last video, click up here.